What makes you happy? Be honest. You don't have to type it in a comment, just think about it. What really would make you the day? What really would make you your month, year for that point of matter? What is it that would really make you happy? And it can be as something, as someone, it doesn't really matter. Just think about it. You want a girlfriend? That could be a someone. You want a new, I don't know, Wii U? That, well, that's a weird choice, but yeah, that would be a something. Think about it and think about it really, really hard. What is it that would really, really make you happy? Okay, you found your answer. Now let me break it to you. You're wrong. You will not be happy by having that object. Why? Or that person for that point of matter. There is a specific reason why, but this is quote-unquote part of knowledge that I have no access to and no interest, to be honest, because this is psychology, okay? On the other hand, I study economics or business administration, but the reason why economics is seen as a human science is because apart from, you know, thinking and studying about finance, stock market, how to run a company and yada 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 yada, you also learn how customers behave, how people that buy your stuff will behave or do behave in order to sell them the stuff. And it's really, really important because in economic terms, happiness is seen as utility. Utility is the pleasure or satisfaction derived by a person from the consumption of a good or service, or from being in a particular place, and for the maximization of which all economic actions are motivated. That literally means Arabic to you, and I'm pretty sure it does, so I'm gonna break it down. Literally what this means is that the reason why you will be happy is because you will be able to buy and consume, which is something that you need to keep in mind. Something that you wanted so hard. AKA, it's not really the fact that you can buy it and that's it, and you're happy because you bought it and now you have it, but it's because you use it. So this is really, really important because it goes besides, against, I'm sorry, what everyone thinks. You're not happy because you buy the new PlayStation 4 and you wanted the PlayStation 4 so much. It's the experience behind having that object or being with that person for that point of matter that will really make your day. That's how you will become happy. It's not really the fact that you were able to find that perfect girl and you're going out on a date with her. It's not the fact that you can, I don't know, brag about it, because that's not real happiness. It's the fact that when you're out on that particular date and you're just, you know, sitting at the restaurant eating some beautiful, beautiful meat with some mashed potatoes and you're just, you know, talking and having fun and having a good time. You're not thinking about anything else. You're completely free from anything else. You just focused on the beautiful lady that sits on the other side of the table. And here this goes for, of course, you know, if you're into men, that's a man, whatever you think would make you happy. So it's not really the fact of purchasing a good, aka obtaining something, but it's what derives from it. Which is why I found extremely interesting and fascinating an old advertisement from BMW. I'll try to find it. I'm pretty sure I will find it, and you will find it in the link in the description below, in which they were like, okay, you know, there is a car that will bring you to point A, you know, from your home to your vacation site, and that would be cool. Yeah, sure, it's just a car that brings you from point A to B. But a BMW does something better. With a BMW, it's not really the fact that you reach the vacation site, your point B, but it's the experience that you have in the meantime when going from point A to B, when going from your home to your vacation site. And I found it extremely interesting because that made me take an entirely new approach to quote-unquote happiness and how I live my life. You know, once I used to save up all my money and then go and spend it for something completely pointless that I would use for a couple of minutes and then throw it away. Well, that's consumerism, but that's beside the point. I actually like consumerism. I think it's fascinating, at least. Now, I act a little bit different. I don't really spend my money to buy stuff, but I spend my money for having experiences. Let's say that I have 400 pounds that I saved up out of, you know, 2 years of saving up with my parents, and I'm just, you know, I went to work, and of course I had to pay the bills, and yada yada yada. I just saved that money up, okay? And there is sweat on that money, because it takes a while to save up money, especially when you're in college. Right now, to be completely honest, I wouldn't spend it to go and buy myself a new computer, also if I actually need it. But I would spend it to go and have a good time with my friends, because in the end, experiences, aka how we consume the goods that we buy, are a lot more important than the goods itself. That's all. Bye bye.